I went to medical school after going to PA school, and I do get questions about how I went about that and what the process looked like. So my PA program was a 5-year program. So if you get it in as a freshman in undergrad, it's 3 years undergrad, 2-year master program. You had to keep above a 3.5 GPA as an undergrad in those 3 years. And we took about, on average, like 20 credits a semester. I think the most we took was 22 credits per semester to accelerate that undergraduate degree. Took the GRE, did volunteer hours as an undergrad, and then kept above that GPA, and then started graduate school, and that was then 2-year program. As I started PA school, I think I realized that maybe medical school was the route that I wanted to go. I always knew I wanted to do medicine, but wasn't sure what part of medicine I wanted to do. So kind of in the back of my mind during PA school, I was thinking about going back, but I figured if I find a field of medicine that I really like, that maybe I'll stay a PA and I'll start working and love it and just want to keep being a PA. I hated almost all of my rotations except for the adult ICU, which I really enjoyed the medicine, and I was petrified of pediatrics, but surprisingly, I really enjoyed peds. I happened to have gotten a NICU elective, and that was like the perfect combination for me. So I had the ICU management, but also the patient population was the kind of population I wanted to deal with. I also quickly learned that I was in over my head in neonatology. Having done PA school first, we really don't get a lot of NICU. There was like one NICU residency, I think, at the time close to where I lived, but NICU residencies weren't that common at the time, so I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. But the hospital that I ended up working for agreed to train me for 6 months, very similar to a residency, and then I would be able to kind of be more on my own. So my first job working as a PA, I immediately enrolled as soon as I graduated in August and took my PA boards. I enrolled in Physics 2 and Organic Chemistry 2 because I needed those prerequisites, and I did that at my local community college while I was working full-time. I took the MCAT, applied for medical school, did the interviews the following fall, and then was accepted and started the following summer. So I worked for 2 years full-time once I graduated PA school, and I actually continued to work during medical school on weekends part-time. I did that a lot during first year, and then in the first half of second year, and then it kind of slowed down as we were getting closer to step 1. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'd be happy to answer.